Thank you for tuning in to CWHipHop's podcast. I'm your host, DJ bvnc, aka Bank. You can go follow me on Instagram at bvnc9to5. We got co-host Prizm. Where can we find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at prizmrap, prizmrap.
And Garke, we also have here's co-host. Where can we find you at?
Well, first of all, go follow CWHipHop in general on Instagram, CWHipHop, just at CWHipHop. And then you can find me at Garke Gainz, GarkeGainz. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in to today's podcast, guys.
Yeah, this week's podcast, we have an interview with Lil Gutt. He's artist manager. Where can we find you at?
You can find me at Lil Gutt on Instagram, or, you can find me at, a mall or some kind of designer store, what I'm saying? Spend a stack. You feel me?
All right.
Okay,
yeah,
it's going to be a good show.
We got a good show. I'm really excited for it. I was waiting for it all week here.
The show I was too.
Got a lot to talk to you about. I know we went to that concert at Muse 33. That was what, last month? I can't remember the date, but I had a good time at the show.
It was really May 14th.
May 14th. So yeah, you've also done some other shows. We want to talk a little bit about that as well.
I've done a lot of shows in a lot of cities.
A lot of cities. So we're gonna get into all that on today's podcast. Hi, why don't you go ahead?
I'll start it off. Don't you worry, my man. So, again, thanks for making the drive. First of all, thanks for coming out. It's fucking awesome to have you here.
Ain't nothing but a little hour. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I didn't expect it to be crazy, but at least you made it here safe, and you got you in the studio. I mean, it's a good opportunity considering how many connections you have and how much you're in the game too, and you have a different perspective as a manager compared to an artist.
Yeah, shout out to Tony for getting us here safely, you know what I'm saying?
Driving everywhere.
Yo, shout out Tony for sure.
Yeah, your own chauffeur. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, bro. I don't really be driving. I just pay for the little gas, you know what I'm saying? And then he gets me there. I can sit back and just plot and scheme the whole ride there.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it. That's definitely the way to do it. So the first thing I guess I kind of want to get into is just like a brief who are you, man? What do you do? What do you live for? Give us a little rundown.
Well, I mean, I do a lot of things, but we'll stick to the business.
Okay.
I manage 6 artists in BSC, Big Shark Entertainment, which is a hip hop label. I don't really consider it a label necessarily because, obviously if a Young Money, Cash Money, something like that calls us up, we're definitely folding. You know what I'm saying? we're definitely getting artists on a deal. I mean, as long as the deal makes sense, of course. No 360s around here. But basically that's what the whole brand in general. We just try to put out content as much as we can, videos. Even we're really working on vlogs now. It's a new thing we got coming up this next month. It's just hard to be consistent with music vlogs and then just under 6 artists because you don't want to put one artist out too much. You want to balance out the love between all 6. Obviously, you're going to have your people who might be a little ahead of each other. At the end of the day, the goal is to get all 6 of us to the right spot and get us to where we want to be.
Well, it's a team, it's a team effort. You guys want to stick together. Of course, you guys don't want to be, leaving anybody out.
That's what I'm saying.
So how long have you been doing BSC as, like, I guess, a group? Did you start with all 6 at first?
No. So basically, BSC started about, I would say, June of last year. So a little over a year. We had other little brands before this, but it never really was like BSC. It was just kind of like, oh, we're this, we're that. But Gutt was just the manager. Now we have like a whole, we have a YouTube channel, we have an Instagram, we have the visuals, we have everything to show all our artists. We have the right platform. And before it was never like, it was just like, oh, I'm a Blackheart Monte fan. Oh, I like Gutt. I'm a Lil Nexus fan. I'm a Low Key Keen fan. Some people are like, oh, I like BSC. And the thing about BSC that's great is all the artists are different. You like more like a trap, more of a rap vibe. That's what you like. We got Monte. You more in like melodic, more, we got Nexus, Cully, same thing. Mm-hmm. Saya, a lot of people don't really listen to Saya's music as much. He's really lyrical. People actually listen to his music. You'll be like, oh, damn, this man really lyrical.
Honestly, like I bump motivation music. Yeah, it's called Motivation, I think, or something like that.
Love Doctor.
I fucks with it.
And then we have Mason or Masonic who can just sing. Sometimes I'd be saying their name just because I know I'm like I gotta stick to rap names. Masonic, because he can just sing. And then Keenan really tells a story. Keenan's the one that you kind of cry in the shower to. You know what I'm saying?
The emo boy. I got
you get a whole little story. You know what I mean?
That's of course.
If you're going through some things, talk to Keenan. He's a really good person to talk to in general about this stuff. So that's what I like about BSC. It's more than just music and a brand. Like, it's not like a label feel. It's like a family, Yep. we can sit around and just watch a basketball game. We'll just, it's not just music. We kick as a family, and, that's what makes it way more enjoyable. It don't feel like a job then.
Honestly, yes. It's the best way to do it. That's the same thing with us. I've known him since I was, like, I don't even know. It doesn't matter. Forever. I know I've known Prizm since I've been 9 or 10. I've known Jacob since the beginning of high school. We've always been together. We've always had good ideas, and I completely love where you're going with BSC.
Yeah, I understand the more group mindset with it than just trying to do an individual artist thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's been tried a lot. You can do it, but I think doing it as a group is so much more fun and easier to get what you're trying to accomplish.
And it's not just like you're saying, a group. It's not like we're trying to be the Migos. We're not trying to all make songs. Like, it's not every song 3 people. We're all rapping the same flows. I mean, shout out to Migos, but you know what I mean. But like,
I don't want to call it a clan almost, but like you kind of rep the same name.
Yeah,
you all have like your own lane. You all have your own lane inside of it, like your own skill. Like you have a video editor, you have a marketing, you have advertisement, you have a bunch of different things.
We got
a lot of pieces.
We got people who just make beats. We have people who just make graphics. We have people who just shoot videos. We have people who just edit. We have people who just do security. We have people who just rap.
Yes,
we have everything, because you need everything, because that's what a label is. But the thing about us is we made sure everyone was in it for the long haul, not in it just to get some quick clout or a couple dollars.
Yep, I understand that.
The point the point of BSC is we want to be like a Cash Money. So we either want to be a label, or we want to get our artists to a big enough level to then something like a Cash Money would call us. And I know I keep saying the same label, but
it's a good example.
Cash Money is my favorite label, and Young Money. My favorite rapper's Lil Wayne, so I'm just gonna keep.
Oh shit, I fucks with it.
I'm just gonna keep repping.
I got ice in my veins and blood in my eyes.
You
know what I'm saying?
Earlier, and I was like, yeah, you and Jacob are gonna get along.
Hell yeah, Wayne's a goat.
Oh, facts.
For sure.
On God. So what led you into the music industry, really? Like, what was your motivation? What's your inspiration? What keeps you going? What makes you love music the way you love music?
I've been listening to rap since I was in 4th grade.
Damn, okay.
I was the youngest. I didn't know anyone listened to rap other than myself when I was that old. And it was the kind of thing where you would, like, look down the hallway, see if your parents are up. You know what I mean? You would turn off the lights, and you would put the CD on, and you would turn it down low. When I was in 4th grade, my cousin, he gave me 4 CDs. He gave me a Lil Wayne CD. It was the Car 3. He gave me a T-Pain CD, a Ludacris CD, an Eminem CD.
There we go. Okay.
Damn.
The whole 9 yards.
You were just giving like the best.
And I kept 3 of them. I gave him 1 back. I gave him back the Eminem one. I told him I wasn't feeling
this. You
ain't
fucking with Eminem. Right.
Interesting.
I respect him, but no, I wasn't feeling the music.
Yeah, no worries.
The only one I really consistently kept listening to over and over again was the Lil Wayne CD. Just the way he was rapping about and the stuff he was talking about, and it was just like, well, this is something else. You know what I'm saying? And, if you look at pictures of me from, like, my 6th grade birthday parties, like the little pizza parties, when you're, like, 12 years old, I had a Lil Wayne t-shirt on. I was already, you know what I mean? I was already, like, bumping his music. So my whole life, growing up in middle school, high school, I either wanted to be a professional football player or a rapper. That's all I wanted to be growing up.
Okay.
But, I mean, mainly a professional football player more, but we'll get into more of that later. I'm not trying to say everything.
Yeah, so what led you from, you wanted to be a rapper at that age, what led you from doing that what led you to being a manager instead of doing that, I should say?
I'm going to just be honest with it. Being a white person trying to do drill rap is not the lane.
Okay.
And obviously, anyone who knows what drill rap is, it's Chicago hard rap. I'm not from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, you could just tell that the message I was trying to get across wouldn't hit. And honestly, I wasn't as talented as the people that I'm managing.
Okay.
And you kind of know right away when you start making music. You look around, you're like, damn, this took me 3 hours to make this song. This guy's made this song that's better than mine 10 minutes.
I mean, you also got to mind, like, how long they've been doing it compared to you and
Right.
and what kind of tools they have compared to yours.
Right.
But I totally understand where you're coming from with that, for sure.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think I could still be a rapper. I still think I could be decent.
Definitely, bro.
But, I'm also knowing what's going on, and I'm not going to be stupid about it.
Yeah.
I know where my place is. I know where their place is. And I would rather work together than, and try to build up a whole cult together than just me against the world.
You manage. Do you make any music as like fun? You hop on any of the artist tracks that you manage?
Me and Monte have always talked about making an EP together, like
right.
Birdman,
Let's
Lil Wayne,
go.
like like father, like son.
Okay.
Because like
okay.
to me,
That's
I always call him
badass.
my son. So we always talk about it. we just never done it because it's like when we're in a studio, you feel me? We really take it seriously. Like I know we wake and have fun. The only person that really is just straight fun almost all the time is Saya, just because he's goofy.
All right.
Everyone else is just like straight business. Like Monte, when he gets in the studio, like it's a war in there. He'll be making like 10 songs in 2 hours. It's literally insane.
Wow.
It's
All right.
insane.
Okay.
It's insane. Like
Nice.
I
yeah.
like bring people who aren't ever seen some recorders, who's never seen him record. I just like to see them watch them just because I like to see their reaction.
Their amazement of
Yeah.
of just the lyrical talent.
Bro,
Goddamn.
it's insane because he used to write songs. Like he could literally write a song before the beat ends. Someone would make a beat from him, he would write the song before the beat would end.
Really?
It was insane.
That's kind of crazy.
That is actually really crazy.
Then it advanced to that to now he just freestyles most of his songs. And the thing about freestyles, normally they're not very lyrical. They just kind of
It's more feel.
No, like it literally he can do like a lyrical freestyle. It's I don't know. He's on a different level. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't want to just gas him up the whole time, but you know what I mean.
So I guess another this is a bit of a two-parter here. So what has managing done for you as a person or as an artist or just in general? And what's your favorite part about managing?
What's done for me as a person, you said?
As a person, as a whole, as an artist, as BSC,
yeah,
as
like,
whatever you want
that in your life,
how is that affecting you in your daily life at all times?
I think the thing is, you know, I think most people, when they accomplish things, they want to accomplish things for themselves. You always want it for yourself. I think that's just a general thing about people.
Yep.
When I started managing artists, when I first started doing it, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get so much clout. I'm gonna get so much money when I first started. And I realized I'm like, wait a minute. They care about the artist. They don't care about you. And then I noticed that they care about both, which is cool. But like the thing is, you know, like seeing Monte, Nexus, Keenan, whatever artists we talking about, put up such and such numbers on Spotify, YouTube, or when we're at a show, and like when Keenan performed, they're singing bar for bar of Leave a Message. They're singing every word.
Yeah,
I'm looking around like,
that's crazy, man.
You know what I mean? That's why I really is like, okay, this is getting something serious now. Like this isn't just like, oh, we're dropping something on SoundCloud for fun. This is like, okay, like we're going out to cities like Milwaukee. When we go out to Milwaukee or wherever we go, we're 2 hours away. You know, most of our artists live in Green Bay, and they're singing Sia's songs lyric for lyric, bar for bar.
Damn.
I'm just like, okay, well, like, this is getting something serious. That's how, and that just made me feel good because it's like, you know, it was my vision I put together, and you know, everything's working.
You had some security almost.
Yeah, and it's going a lot faster than I thought it would. I mean, yeah, we've been doing this for a year, but like, I didn't think we'd be gone this long in 1 year.
You guys have been doing it for a year, but the moves you guys have been making are insane. Like just as a standpoint for me, like just a little back, like I know I've talked to you personally, but just for anybody listening, like I've been doing social media and like trying to blow up and be a thing and have a brand since I was like 14. And you guys are at an insane pace right now for just being a year. Insane pace. Like actually crazy. And if you the reason that I feel like the reason it's working out so well for you is because that's, you know, the world works that way. You make moves and the universe rewards you. And you guys are making those moves, and it's fucking awesome. Like I said, we watched almost every single music video on you guys' fucking channel. We loved all of them. Perfect production, great quality, everything was awesome. All the songs on Spotify are amazing. The show you guys put out was awesome. You guys have great social medias. Like, you guys have a great brand. You guys stay on brand. Like, it's there, bro. It's there. You're doing it.
Shout out the media plug for the videos.
Just keep shouting them out, like, randomly throughout the video. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I feel like when Noah became part of BSC, I think that's when everything leveled up.
Yeah?
I think if it wasn't for him, I don't think we'd be where we are right now.
I mean, it makes sense, though, because, like, you need that. He adds more of a presence because he gives you that flair in the content, almost.
It's not even just the videos. You go, you know, he was always, like, the second in command to me, you know, like, for just anything to do with anything. If I made a move, you know, I would make the move no matter what I thought at the end. If I think it's a move, I'm going to do it regardless.
Yep.
But I would always be, hey, bro, what you think of this? And he'd come up with some things. And, you know, he'd even be recording people, too, you know, and that's important. Engineer is very important. And, you know what I mean? Everything you do. And honestly, if it wasn't for Noah, like I said, I think we could be where we're at right now. But we definitely made it go a lot faster. Because as soon as those videos start coming out, when you see 12K, 11K, 10K, I'm just like, well, and then you see, but the thing about views are one thing, that's the thing. But when you look at the comments and the likes, there's a lot of people who put up a video and they'll get 5K views and 5 comments.
Yep.
Yeah.
I look at ours, like I think Leave Message has like 503 comments, like hundreds and hundreds of
Hell
likes, 12K views.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like this is something different, you know what I mean? And it's different. Like if you look at comments, you recognize, like, oh, that's your friend, that's your friend. I don't even know these people, and I appreciate every single one of them.
Of course.
But I don't know them.
Yeah.
And that's when you start feeling real good about it.
Of course, yeah. That's when you know the ball's really rolling, when you got eyes from different areas. You're not just, you posted your video on Facebook and your family went and watched it. It's different then, it's like you didn't have to post it to these people. They found it.
That's all I'm saying.
I also want to touch on, so when we went to that show at 401 Takeover, or 414 Takeover, my bad, at the Muse 33 in Milwaukee, not only were you the manager there, but my man was the hype man too. Talk about that. So you like being the hype man? Give us your hype man story.
Basically, the first show I ever did, I just always did it from the get-go. And I seen other people try to be a hype man, and it's just like they just stand there with a mic in their hand and just kind of walk back and forth and just talk. That's not how you get people going. You gotta engage your crowd. You gotta look at your crowd. You gotta look at your DJ. You have to give him that look. Shout out DJ Sean. You have to look at your DJ, and you have to know, all right, what kind of crowd is this? What kind of music they're gonna like? You have to know right away, because you play music they're not gonna like, it's not gonna work. You gotta know right away, because you can just tell. And then, you gotta engage them. If that means like rapping the song with it, or just be like, I do a lot of chants, because I noticed that even if someone doesn't necessarily like a song, I'll be like, BSC, BSC, whatever the chant may be. I noticed that works real well.
Yeah.
To get people engaged.
Get them going.
So, yeah, I just started doing it, and I would go up to people and be like, hey, what y'all think of this? Do you think I was a good hype man? And everyone was telling me I was going crazy with it, so I just kept doing it every show.
Hell yeah.
And it's worked. I don't know.
No, you definitely brought an energy, like a better energy. So, like, even when you were either introducing an artist, or it was in between a song, or there was that one part with the intermission where you guys, I think, did you guys just play like one mainstream song, or was it?
Yeah, so sometimes between when artists would perform, if we think it's a transition period where it's like either two different types of music, or if like we just want a little transition period, we like just to play songs in between, because sometimes if you had a show with certain artists, some people might be just there for Keenan, some people might just be there for Nexus, some people
100%.
might just be for Monte, and they don't only fans of them, not BSC necessarily.
Yep.
So if they don't know and they're artists, they might not be into as much. So if you like, you play, like an X song, or, whoever, Sada Baby, Lil Yachty, whoever you want to name up, you know what I mean? That gets them more engaged. Like, oh, yeah, okay, I know the song now. They can rap it again.
Yeah.
Get the pit moving a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All those elements that you brought, like you were saying, having the mainstream song so people can get more engaged. And also doing the chants, getting people engaged, as well as being a great hype man and keeping the energy in the room up. Now, I just want to touch on this real quick. Blackheart Monty kept the energy at 110%.
He's crazy.
There wasn't a time where the energy was down when he was on the microphone. Like I really, like, it was crazy, and I loved it. It was amazing. Honestly, it was a great show. So I appreciate you for, first of all, throwing it, and secondly, doing a great job.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We always make the same joke to everyone. And we always laugh at the same time. I always be like, hey, watch when Monte comes out. He's going to be, everyone turn up right now. He'd just be yelling and screaming. And that'd be funny sometimes when people don't know him, because you just see their eyes like bulge out, like, oh, okay. Yeah. Because everyone else just kind of grabs the mic, oh, hey, guys, let's go. You know, just like kind of, Monte just, everyone turn up right now.
Yeah, he almost caught like the crowd off guard, because everyone else was super chill and like just really vibing with the music. And then Monty's like, yeah! It was so good. Man. It really brought a whole nother level of energy to that crowd.
Yeah,
Big
bro.
facts.
We need him on Rolling Loud. Whoever, Rolling Loud, if you listen to this right now, give me a call right now.
If you're listening to this right now, Rolling Loud, just hit me up. Just DM us on CWHipHop. We'll get you on a call right now.
Hey, man, well, you don't even got to pay for the flight. We'll be there, you feel me? Just give us 2 songs, and I swear to God, y'all will sign us to a deal.
Fuck yes. Now the next thing, before we get into like a big, I got a big thing coming up, kind of for not the end, but somewhat of, it's gonna take a while for us to talk about. So before we get to that, we already talked somewhat about what BSC is and who it is and whatnot. But tell me, where is it going?
Where's it going?
To the moon. No, seriously, where's it going?
It's going up, I'll tell you that. Basically, the goal of BSC is, like I said, either be a major label, like a Cash Money.
Yep.
Or get our artists to a label like that and gets big enough. I'm not even necessarily saying we have to sign to a label because I feel like we can do it without a label. But at the same time, if there's a right deal on the table, we take it. Because at the end of the day, I know people be like, oh, don't sign. Your favorite rapper signed. They all signed.
Yeah.
They all signed.
The deal is good. Like, if you're a good enough artist, the deal's going to be good enough for you to sign the piece of paper. Like, it really is. Like, let's be honest.
So that's my goal at BSC. Obviously, you know, more videos. I mean, we were dropping so many videos. I kind of calmed down. We were dropping one every week.
Damn.
Every single week.
You got to keep that up though, because that's what was getting you all that crazy engagement, and that's what gave you guys that huge roll.
And we just been slowing down a little bit on the videos just because we're like, okay, like we're working Noah like a dog.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah,
give him
that's
a
understandable.
Like he was going to school, working a job. We'd be like, hey bro, that video better be done by Friday, man. Ooh. We need that.
Damn.
And you know, he'd be like, bags under his eyes, like
comes in with a hood on and shit.
I just edited that video. I'd be like, you did the whole thing? Yeah, bro, I did the whole thing.
Fucking Jesus, man.
You know what I mean? So we kind of calmed down a little bit. We got a Airbnb weekend. I think it's next weekend. So whenever we do that, we don't sleep. So we'll be working that weekend.
Okay, all right.
We got another videographer named Alex. He's just in Utah right now, so Noah's been working even more. Hopefully he'll be back soon, so we can get him more out there too.
Okay, so
I'll still work a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I actually lied. I got one more again before we get into that big chunk. What other passions outside of music do you have?
My biggest passion isn't music. Now probably it's like
Okay.
This is the part where it's like
Okay.
a mic drop. Everyone's like, whoa,
Yeah,
what?
gasps.
My biggest passion is football.
Oh,
I love football.
Okay.
Watching, playing. I can literally sit in a backyard or a turf field and play football all day. My whole life I wanted to play in the NFL, and I've just, I'm 5'10", like 190 pounds. It just wasn't happening.
Prime specimen for it.
But
Shit.
I like just anything about
Yeah.
it, my family, actually, I don't want to get into my whole, that's too much.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Well, like, we'll get into that part later, but I'm not from Green Bay, so, like, there's a reason why I moved to Green Bay.
Okay.
We'll
No
just
worries.
say that.
Yeah, no
Okay,
worries,
okay.
no worries.
But, yeah, football is my main passion. Obviously, rap's my second biggest passion, and then my third passion is actually clothes. I like clothes a lot.
Now, are you the owner of Trip On Clothes? By the way, I was gonna ask you that.
I'm not the owner. So we have my friend Wayne, who he actually started Trip On Clothes, but he's part of BSC, so
Okay.
he makes all the merch for anyone in it.
Okay, sweet.
So it's like a collab, basically. So it's basically BSC and Trip On Clothes to go hand in hand.
Awesome.
So it's really dope. Obviously, I had my merch line. I sold out everything, but I want to drop more merch. But I'm not trying to. I don't want to drop too much merch because I want to be more about BSC, not me.
Yep.
We are doing a BSC merch drop real soon. So
Nice.
But the reason why we didn't do that right away is because like that's gonna be the type of thing we're gonna need like a lot. We're gonna need like a whole like truck full of clothes.
I feel you. No,
Because,
I totally understand.
Because it's
yeah.
one thing. Okay, you have Monte merch, we have Keenan merch, we have Gutt merch, but
BSC
BSC merch is kind of like everyone's gonna want that. If you're a fan
Yeah.
of any of the artists, you're a fan of me, you're a fan of anyone in BSC, you know us, not even a fan, just friends. You're gonna want it, so we're gonna need a lot, like a lot.
Oh, of course, I understand that. And to bounce off what you said, first of all, I love to hear that your first passion is a sport. Like, that's cool. That's awesome. And it's football, which is probably one of the most popular sports right now. I guess just an off the book question is, what if tomorrow you ended up being a manager for a football team and or football player?
So like an agent?
Who would that be? Yeah. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Is that a goal you have maybe as like a manager of sorts? And if you did, what player or team would you wanna get in on?
Well, it'd be Packers for sure. I mean,
Okay,
I'm
all right,
I'm a
there
Packer
we
fan. I
go.
live in
All
Green Bay. Yeah, I would be an agent for a football player. I know, obviously, being a manager for a rapper and an agent for a football player is a lot different.
Right.
You know, obviously, an agent for a football player would be a lot of negotiating contracts. You know, what I mean, it'd be a lot of, like autograph signing deals. It would be it'd be a lot of different stuff. But at the same time, it's just representing someone. You just have to think of. You always have to think of whoever you're representing before yourself.
Facts.
You can't
Yeah.
think of what you're gonna gain. You have to think what they're gonna gain, and then in due time, you hope to gain some of it yourself.
Exactly.
But you have to think of them first, and you can't base you have everything in life. You have to take a risk at some point.
Yeah,
But I've bought
100%.
every time. So we have features of different artists. So we have a lot of features come out this summer with some different artists who are in the industry, which is gonna be very big. That's why I said it's gonna be a good summer. But
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
the thing is every time you buy a feature, at the end of the day, it's over a Cash App. It's over something like that.
Yep.
You're saying money to a rapper. They don't have to give you shit. They can just block you. Trust me, we've been through this.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You get burnt sometimes, and sometimes you buy it and you're like, it was well worth it. Every time you take a risk of these things, so you just have to look at what can happen with taking the risk, and sometimes you just gotta full send it and just pray for the best. And that's the same thing as a football agent,
Of course.
And you just gotta think of your client first and think of everything else last.
I guess
I totally understand that.
Before we get into the other part, have you just talking about risks? Have you taken a big risk and it paid off? Do you have anything super that was like really worth the gamble and like pushed you to that next level that you're hoping to get?
Yeah, I mean, I would say there was some risks that definitely taken paid off. I'm trying to think of a good one. Yeah, I was thinking that. No, I was thinking that. I was trying to think of something different, but yeah, I guess we'll say that one. We bought a Max the Demon feature, and it's an interesting story. So we bought it, and anyone who doesn't know Max the Demon, he has over 100,000 monthly listeners. He's a drill rapper in New York.
New York. Okay.
And Monte wanted the feature. This was a little while ago. This was like last February, and I was a little hesitant because I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, is this something you really want? So yeah, we need this. I'm like, all right. It was $500, right? Which is not terrible.
No, you're not too bad.
And it was weird. He sent 2 songs, but he said pick one.
Oh, okay.
But Monty had the feature on his songs or
so
something?
he sent us 2 open verses, so Monte recorded and we can upload it. He said to pick one. But the thing was, when we talked about the deal was he was supposed to promote it. That was why I wanted to buy it, because I was like, okay, if you're going to promote it too.
Yeah.
He never responded. He didn't promote it.
Damn.
He just, whatever. So I was just like, we picked the song, we uploaded it, did good plays, whatever, decent. And I was just like, whatever. And we were uploading in February, and it was not till like maybe this September, something like that. And we had that second song still sitting there. And I just went up to him like, bro, why don't we just upload the second one? What's the worst that could happen? We still have it.
Yeah.
And
real.
and I'm like, I mean, the worst that happens, he's like, oh, you was only supposed to record one of them, takes it down. I was just like, whatever, full send it, just upload. We'll see what happens. The second song did way better than the first one. It has way more plays.
Yeah.
And that right now on Spotify, that's his top song.
What's that one called?
Spin Again. Spin Demon.
Spin Demon. Okay.
Yes.
Spin Demon, okay.
Spin Again's a song of Saya, but yeah, it got last time I checked, got like 30K, maybe it probably got 32 by now. And
fuck yeah.
That's just I think that's just Spotify. That's not counting Apple.
Of course.
That's not counting SoundCloud.
Of course.
So yeah, that was probably one of the risks that was worth. I mean, there's some other features, but like, I don't know if it's the risk paid off yet because they haven't came out yet. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
Okay,
Understandable. Yeah. And I'm sure we'll touch on that soon, right?
Yeah, I'll link a couple. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, no worries.
A couple names, not all of them, but a couple names.
All right. So, yeah. So we're about almost halfway through the
we got
podcast here.
time.
So we're gonna go ahead. This is definitely gonna take some time here. We got a little while. So I went on your Instagram and did a bit of a deep dive. Now your Instagram isn't very long. You only have what? I think like 60 posts, maybe a little bit less than that even.
I think I got less, but yeah, I used to have more. I archived some. I got a lot of pictures I've never posted. There's a lot of unreleased posts. I just don't like posting too much. I like to keep it kind of short because I feel like then if you don't have too many posts, people can actually look through them all. If you have a lot, then people are just like sitting here scrolling.
Yep. It's understandable. But while doing the deep dive, not only did I see, all the music videos you've done, all the collabs, and like you've done a lot of different shows at, what is it, Club 20?
Club 920.
Club 920.
Yeah,
that's in Milwaukee?
It's in Green Bay.
Green Bay. Fuck, my bad.
You're good, bro. Don't matter.
But I saw you do a lot of shows there. And it looks pretty badass. It looks pretty bougie. It looks pretty fucking cool there. And I guess, how were the shows at
They were real good, bro. The club's a lot different now. They changed a lot. The funny part is we only did one show at the club when it wasn't the pandemic. That's the funniest part about it.
Wow.
All those shows that you see.
How many did you do during the pandemic then?
Oh God.
Really?
A lot.
Oh,
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
Probably over.
We won't tell anyone.
Nobody will hear this. Don't worry.
Probably at least 10.
I mean, damn.
We were there damn near every week.
How's
That's
the show
awesome.
I guess. Like, you're doing a show. How many people came?
Yeah.
to
How
it?
did the show go?
They
I
were-
guess. Yeah.
Just look at the pictures, man. Instagram.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I mean, I definitely
I'll go
saw
look
a
at
couple of them. They were popping off. Like I said,
Yeah.
100%.
Just look at the pictures. You'll know.
And that is once again at Lil Gutt on Instagram.
Give me the follow. I need it.
We all need it. Make sure you follow all of us.
Yeah, CW Hip Hop Edit on Instagram, all of it.
Follow every single one, and then like 2 posts.
Yes,
and then I'll
comment, and favorite, and all that.
All right, we can't ask for too much now.
It's free.
Yeah. Hey, if you like 2 of my posts, I'll like 2 of yours. You feel me?
Hey,
I don't know.
That's a good way to do it.
I don't know
Fuck
about follow back. It depends who you are. But
yeah,
but
follow back so much.
I'll at least toss you a like. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. And not only did I see that you guys were doing a lot of shows, either before quarantine, after quarantine, you're at the club. You have met countless.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Countless, and I don't even have them all written down because I didn't have enough space, or some of them that you knew.
Go to his Instagram to see them all.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, there's a lot that have never been posted either. So I don't want to do too much in posting.
Yeah, I understand, and there's a lot of them that I didn't even know, so that's why I some of them I didn't write it down for that reason. But I guess one of the main ones I want to touch on is Adam22.
Hell yeah.
So were you on the No Jumper podcast?
Nah, but I wish.
Okay. I was really hoping you were gonna say yeah.
But funny thing is I don't know if y'all saw it, but Adam22 reacted to a couple Monte songs, and he I see some people gotta do your homework, gotta find these things.
All right.
I'm gonna show y'all.
That's extra credit.
He reacted to one of his songs, and then he replayed it, and then played 2 other songs, and we have on record. Adam22 did say Lil Nexus might be the GOAT. Dude,
he kind of is, though. Let's be honest. Lil Nexus, oh, man, he's good. Fucking A. I can listen to Nexus all goddamn day. Even his newest one where it's like more emotional music, I love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, he was a real cool dude to meet.
Yeah, I
met his girl, too.
How's the whole experience?
She's bad, too.
She's bad?
She's bad, you know what I'm saying?
I saw somebody on the... in the comments was like, yo, is she really that small, or is she sitting down? Because you were standing next to her, and I'm telling you looked like a giant next to her, and you didn't see the chair, so I understand why they asked. But
yeah, she was sitting down. Gut's not that tall. I'm only 5'10".
I call you Big Gut now.
Big Gut, not Lil Gutt.
Come on, let's do it.
That's funny as hell. Oh man. And for those of you that don't know, the No Jumper podcast is the one you have. I guarantee you've seen Much Dank. He makes parodies of pretty much every single episode. They're just funny parodies of the rapper getting interviewed. If not, you better go check out the No Jumper podcast. It's pretty lit. I fucking love that podcast so much.
We'll be on there soon.
You better fucking believe it, bro.
Existence.
Hell yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Another.
I ain't gonna say too much though.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh shit. All right. Another big one that I want to touch on. Riff Raff. Now, you told us a little bit before the show.
Dale D'Antoni?
We've been Dale D'Antoni.
The neon icon. Peach Panther.
I'ma blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
The alcoholic alligator.
Oh man, let's go.
We can do this all day.
Dude, let's
Tangerine Tiger.
Fucking A,
Damn,
I love
it.
it.
Go all day.
All right, so
literally,
not only the first scrolling through your Instagram, and just starting from the top of your Instagram, the first artist I think on yours from scrolling from the top is Riff Raff, the most recent one that you've met. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember.
Most recent, yeah, I think it's
the most recent one. But I saw it 4 more times on your feed. 4.
Yeah.
And
funny thing is
it's crazy.
This last Sunday, because we record this on Wednesday, I was just with Riff Raff.
Yep.
And on tomorrow we'll be with Riff Raff.
Sheesh.
So,
oh my god.
You feel me?
Can I give you a couple business cards, maybe?
Come on.
All right, let's go. You were so like I was saying, you were telling us stuff about telling us a little bit about him and your relationship and before the podcast and whatnot. How did you come to meet Riff Raff? How do you know him? How do you have such a good connect, and how do you meet him up with him all the time?
So basically, I mean, it was on some fan shit at first. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Went to a show, but the thing is the key to meeting artists. 'Cause a lot of people ask me, it's not even really knowing the artists. You gotta know the people who really pull the strings. You gotta know the managers.
Gatekeeper.
100%,
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Because that's who I talk to. Because I talk to promoters and managers. Because I'm like, hey, let's do a show together. Let's collab on this. Let's do a feature. Let's collab. And then, I got to know Kevin, who works for CLM. For you guys don't know that, it's basically a company that books rappers and does shows. And we got something together coming soon.
Tell them where they can find him on social media.
CLM presents and Instagram. Anywhere that the internet goes, you'll find it.
Okay,
you
sounds
feel me?
good. Yeah. Pornhub? No, I'm joking.
I don't know. Gut doesn't go on there. But
okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
right? Yeah, for real. He's talking about himself.
All
All right, never mind.
yeah,
So go on.
I got that from Riff Raff. He talks like that.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay.
All right.
The Tangerine Tiger. Anyways, but no, yeah, I got to know all the people, and then it's just networking. Key, everything's networking. You know, the thing is like talking to the head artist is cool, and you know, there's definitely artists I got on phone numbers, fallbacks, whatever it is. Talking to them. At the end of the day, the artist just shows up and does the show. The manager's the one who books it. The promoter, or I guess the promoter's the one who books it. The manager talks to the promoter and gets it done. You just gotta know them. And you know what I mean? I got something coming soon with that though. Best believe. You know what I'm saying?
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, you know, I've met a lot of people, a lot of rappers, but the thing is it's cool meeting the rapper. You always post a picture of the rapper, but the people I'm talking to and really want to talk to more is the manager.
It's who everyone sees, that rapper face.
Yeah,
they
he's
know
the
who
face, exactly.
that is versus like, oh, the manager for who's that? Okay.
Yeah.
So
You don't know the manager, but the manager kind of does most of the work.
Yeah. And it's probably nice that you are a manager. You can kind of either see the same vision that they have, or you're really it's easy to relate and talk to them and network probably a lot easier as a manager and get to know them, so you get that main connection.
Have you,
Yes, sir.
I guess, have you met a manager that you would want to work with, or have you met many of them that you were really impressed by what they were doing?
Yeah, there's a lot of managers I've met that I've been real impressed with. Riff Raff's manager, you know what I mean? Just the way he goes about his business. Thing is about a lot of people don't realize also is rappers have multiple managers. A lot of people don't when they get really big.
Okay.
They have a
I did not know
road.
that.
They have
Okay.
a road manager.
I actually did not know that.
And then they have a manager who just stays more at base and takes care of it. Some rappers even have they have a feature manager and a road manager. I think that's a little extra personally.
That is a little extra.
But yeah, so there's a lot of times a lot of people, and then you have your PR people, you have your publicists, you have a lot of different people. So when you get into the big categories, that's who you get to. I think personally, what I thought was cool is Ugly Guy when I met him, and I don't have a picture of him on my Instagram, so some people probably don't know that because I love Ugly Guy. I just don't like to post that much.
Okay.
And when he went on tour, if you ever see a rapper tour, they'll have so many people with them. They'll have their whole entourage. When Ugly Guy toured, it was him, his manager, and his DJ. That was it.
Dead ass.
That was it.
Shit. All
It
right.
was just them three. And I like the way they went about it.
I mean, yeah.
It's cool bringing everyone you know, because, you know, you'll have more memories. But at the same time,
Yep.
you have to think about it. More than likely, you paying for everything for everyone.
That's
Right.
facts.
That's more money out
facts.
of your pocket.
You're
Hell
working,
yeah.
you
That's
know.
actually true.
And from a manager perspective, you know what I mean? You're looking like, bro, you paying for this. Oh, I need food. I need a shirt. I need this. You know damn well you go into the Gucci shop. You spending like $500 for each person.
Fuck.
There goes your whole check from the show.
Yeah, exactly, right?
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
you gotta fucking starve yourself on ramen for the rest of the weekend or some
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. And then, you know, people like
I
me.
like ramen, though.
Yeah, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right.
It's alright, alright. I feel
They'll
you.
get you through the day. But
Yeah.
It's not how I want to be eaten.
Another, well, of course not, man. Like, let's be honest. Another one that I guess, when I saw it, when I was scrolling through, I fanboyed a little bit myself on this one, just because not only because of the nostalgia, but just because he was a part of my favorite show as a kid.
Oh, I
You
already
met
know.
my man Drake Bell from Drake and
No
Josh.
way. All right.
And you need to tell me first of all how, where, and what was he like, please. Because that is just insane, bro. I go from seeing you with 6ix9ine and Lil Yachty and Riff Raff to Drake Bell, and I'm like, damn, what? So give me that rundown, please.
Okay, so craziest thing is I was in the airport, all right, and I ran into Drake Bell at the airport,
Oh, at the airport. Okay.
the Green Bay airport. If y'all
The
ever
Green.
Bay
Oh
Airport.
shit. Okay.
if y'all ever
Nice.
been to the Green Bay airport, it's not very big.
No.
I have not been
I
to the Green
didn't
Bay Airport.
imagine.
Actually, no.
Yeah, shout out to Austin Straubel, you know what I'm saying?
Why?
Shout out to them because they got Drake Bell there.
Oh, okay.
But whatever, I was there, and I had a Famous Dex t-shirt. For everyone who doesn't know, Famous Dex a rapper. Well, my favorite rappers, I might add. He's underrated as fuck.
Famous Dex?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Okay.
I love Dexter. And, you know, you just talk to him. You know what I mean? I had the Dexter on. Little do you know, Drake Bell's huge in the rap. He knows
Really?
underground rappers.
Let's go, dude. Okay.
And he was talking about all. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know you're cut like this. I'm
yeah.
used to you on the TV screen, not talking about
With the guitar.
you know what I'm saying? Not talking about rappers, but I was like, and bro, it went to that to he was like, "Oh yeah, bro, you can come to my show, this and that." Backstage, he even
no way.
Yeah, and he even was saying, "Oh yeah, you can come to this Milwaukee show." I didn't end up going because I was, I had other stuff going on. But yeah, he was really, really cool guy. Just not someone I expected to meet. I watched his TV show. I didn't really know his music like that.
No, me neither. To be honest,
what show was he putting on? I didn't.
It was in Green Bay. It was at a bar. Yeah, like Sean keeps saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was at the Green Bay Distillery, which is just like a bar, kind of close to my house. It's a pretty decent.
I mean, is it a nice venue though?
Yeah, it's pretty good. They just don't really throw shows that often, but here and
Drake
there.
Bell.
Yeah, but man, there was a lot of girls there.
I believe it.
I don't doubt it, bro.
I do not doubt it.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's cool,
I don't
bro.
know if y'all know what's up with Drake, but I don't really tap in that much. But he's like popping in Mexico.
I saw that.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait,
that post.
really?
He's like a guitar player. in
He's
Mexico
like
or something.
he's like
Wow.
He's like the little baby of Mexico.
Really.
Like he's
Really?
like he's cut like
That's actually
he's
kinda
probably
wild.
bigger than Lil Baby.
I might have to look.
Yo, that's
into,
actually. I might have to look
Drake
into
Bell
that
a little
because
bit.
like
he's like goated in Mexico.
I have not looked into
nuts.
Drake Bell since Drake and Josh.
Like he
Yeah.
like changed like he has like a whole I changed something and now he like officially lives in Mexico.
Really?
Like
damn.
he's like a
okay.
citizen, like registered citizen in Mexico.
That's pretty
now.
dope.
Like
He's just so popular. He's got so much clout. The president of Mexico is like, yeah, you can just live here, bro.
like literally, bro, it's insane. He did a story and he said, "Yeah, I got booked in Mexico and just show up this venue." And he showed up this venue. It was like a stadium, like something like the Lakers would play in.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh, what? There must be another room, like another place to perform in the stadium." And the promoter's like, "No, this is the place." And like he was confused, and then he went out to perform. The whole place is packed. And there's like 50,000 people.
Damn, bro.
Wow.
And he was just like,
That's dope
he was
as
just
hell.
like, "What? I didn't know I was popping here like that."
That's fucking awesome, bro.
That's what I'm trying to be on.
That's one thing.
Hell yeah,
looking
right?
into like making artists get big on the internet is like it might not happen where you are. Like it might happen in some country overseas in Europe or something. Like it can
Exactly.
pretty much
It's big
anywhere
facts.
on the internet. Somebody might take it. It might be big in India. For Drake, it was in Mexico, and you don't even know
Yeah.
until.
And on SoundCloud, when Monte was going crazy on SoundCloud, because that's where every rapper starts, he had his like third biggest stream place was London. He had like
Nice.
he had like 18,000 plays in London.
Wow.
Just a dummy amount of plays in London.
Holy shit.
That's
and
cool as fuck.
I'm just like, why?
Yeah,
like
why?
it's cool, but
See,
like,
yeah,
why London?
That's like another thing about making content, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud, wherever. Like BVNC was saying, you don't know where it's gonna be found and pop off, and you also don't know when. It could be 5 years from now, and then you're getting millions of views on this one video you posted 5 years ago. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. You don't know where you're gonna pop off at, but as long as you pop off, that's all that
matters.
matters.
Exactly, bro.
Get
Exactly.
those numbers.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm not, I try not to obsess over views, but I kind of do.
Okay.
Because
It's hard not to.
It's hard not to, especially
Yeah.
when you're a manager, especially when you own the business, it's your brand. I totally understand that. You're obsessing over the numbers, and it's you again like Prizm said, you have to. You really do.
Just don't let it consume you.
Exa-
Obviously,
yeah,
look
yeah.
at them and like let them fuel you, but don't let it eat you.
Facts.
You're not getting what you're
I'd be fiending over it.
expecting.
Hey man,
I'd be
that could
like-
motivate you though. That
I'd
could
be
motivate
like,
you.
I need more.
Let's put out that video right now.
Why is this song not going viral yet? God, it's only been 2 hours. Come on, I need it.
Too many.
That shit's too funny, bro.
Relatable.
So the next big artist that I wanted to talk about that you met that I saw on the Instagram deep dive is Kodak Black, and now in the
Project
Yeah,
Baby.
we
In the
talked
patch-
about Kodak.
Project
quite a bit on the
Baby.
show.
in the picture you were holding, I don't know what was it, a signed poster, an
Canvas.
album, canvas. So give us a backstory on the canvas. Let us know how'd you meet him, where'd you meet him, what was going on.
It was at the rave,
Oh, okay,
backstage of the show.
dope.
It was like, actually, I don't know if anyone's been to rave, but it was
Yeah.
actually downstairs.
That was the only place I've been.
That-
was in the blower.
But it was like way downstairs where they used to, I don't know what they had, and they had like actually basketball hoops set up, and
Oh,
Kodak,
really?
Kodak
Okay.
and his entourage are hooping back there.
Oh shit! I
And-
guess when you make that much money, you can just have a basketball hoop wherever you want.
And Kodak, I listen to a lot of rappers. Like if you look at my stats on Apple, I listen to over like 500 rappers a year. Like I just
Yeah.
underground on.
Hell yeah.
Kodak's in my top 10 of favorite rappers all the time. He's way up there. Like Kodak, a lot of people look at me weird for saying this. Kodak is the closest thing we've ever had to Lil Wayne, and I'll debate that all day. And I don't care what no one
Interesting.
says.
I mean,
Okay.
And this is another thing. Anyone knows Plies? I always say if Plies and Lil Wayne had a baby, that's Kodak.
Okay, all right, I can see that.
I don't know who Plies is.
I do.
So I guess BVNC does.
That's a good reference.
And I now that you say it, and I like kind of think about it and correlate it in my head. Honestly, yeah, I could compare Kodak Black to Lil Wayne, 100%. Now that I think about his music and think about Lil Wayne's music, I mean, other than Lil Wayne being a little bit more faster with the raps, and Kodak Black being a bit more not melodic, but like trying to get for that catchy feel, it still feels the same though. Now that I think about it, 100%. You're right.
Yeah, man. I think that's why I like Kodak so much, because Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper. And, you know, Wayne still drops music, but, you know, obviously not to the extent we're used to.
Oh, no.
Right.
So when I got Kodak, it's just, man, Kodak got to stay out of jail, man. Because
he got lucky with Harden.
I have too many shirts that say free Kodak from too many different years at this point.
That's too fucking funny. Make like a collage of them, bro.
Bro, I swear to God, I'd be saying free Kodak every 3 months. And it's just like, come on, man. Like, I love your music so much, bro. And you make me like...
Stop fucking up.
But, like, low-key, it's, like, weird because it kind of works. It's like... Now you have to listen to that same album until you get the next one.
Yeah, yo, that's actually facts, though. That's actually, maybe he's doing it on purpose.
Out, he just is relevant right away again.
Weirdly, yeah.
Right back
for
in.
real. Almost like Bobby Shmurda when he got out of jail. Like,
the thing about Bobby is, though,
where's
the music?
That's actually facts.
I did see a lot of videos with him with people in studios, but yeah, I haven't
where
heard
is it?
anything.
Yeah.
There's no
You're
music.
onto something.
You're telling me you didn't write anything the entire time you were in the pen? Anything at all?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm waiting for him to
come on
delete
now.
his Instagram, and then that's when you know music's coming.
Oh, that's actually facts, though.
Most artists do that.
See, we always, me and the BSC, the whole brand always be saying, whatever artist gets locked up first, we gotta get the mugshot T-shirt.
Hell yeah,
That's too much clout.
Yes, dude.
It's too much clout.
And
I'll do
then
it for us.
let me know. So what? It was a canvas, you said. You're not doing shit, bro. Don't even. He's like the most innocent guy in the room.
You know,
fucking.
We don't catch cases, we catch flights.
Facts. Yo, there we go. Facts. Quotes around that. Put Lil Gutt.
Be a promo picture.
I'm gonna make a little post for Instagram tomorrow and fucking quote you on that.
I need that.
So I want to know, I guess, I was just curious about the canvas, because I guess I didn't know what it was, and I almost felt like maybe it was like something that he gave you, like just to you, because I'm pretty sure it did say to BSE on there, right?
It said to Philip, which is my actual name,
Yep.
so people don't know. And he wrote from Bill, his actual name.
Oh, nice.
And then he wrote just a ton. He wrote Kodak Black, Sniper Gang, 1800 Block. He was just writing stuff all over.
I couldn't read most of it, so I was,
Yeah, I feel that.
That's super fucking cool. Do you still have that to today?
Of course.
My man. There we go. I guess, fucking Kodak Black, man. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, bro. I almost start crying.
Oh, man. What you don't want to keep going? Let's keep going.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I mean, why not?
We can go a couple
45
hours.
minutes here. Yeah,
We can go a couple hours. You feel me? We can go all day.
I mean, I honestly, when we're done with this whole deep dive, we can just do an outro and chill for a little while, and then
maybe I'm just thinking, because like putting it in there, I was just thinking like cutting it wise. Maybe I'll just do like because it has to be the hour. Sorry, we're gonna go off before we get in here. I'm just gonna be like go to the Spotify to listen to the full version.
No worries. Yep, definitely.
I'm just thinking.
So getting back into the Instagram deep dive. So. Another artist that I want to talk about mainly. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more listed, and mind you, there was at least like 10 that I didn't list because again, it was either I didn't know them or I didn't have enough space on my notepad.
That's fair.
So the next one I want to touch on is 6ix9ine. Now again, tell me where, tell me when. No. Tell me where, tell me when. Tell me, did he snitch? Did he tell you any secrets? Let me know if he's a rat in real life. Give us the fucking rundown on 6ix9ine. Let us know what happened and how it was.
All right, I got you. I'll try not to get canceled during this.
He's gonna come after you, bro. You're gonna get a call in a little bit from 6ix9ine.
It was in Hawaii, first of all.
Hawaii, okay, nice.
Yep.
How was the trip?
Really good trip.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, bro. All right, let's just get into this. I knew this question was coming.
Get right into it.
Because
Did you?
Out of all the artists that I took pictures with, I think I get the most questions about this one.
Yeah?
Okay.
And
I was surprised when I saw it, to be honest.
Good
I really
bad.
was.
I don't know a single person that's met 6ix9ine. A lot of people I haven't met.
I don't know anybody else either.
But met a lot of people haven't met the people I met. But like 6ix9ine, I feel like it's just he blew up so quick and then went to jail. And it was just kind of quick in and out. He didn't really tour a lot in the United States. He was blackballed from a lot of places,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Hawaii. I met him. I'm not allowed to be real. I was a cult 6ix9ine fan. When
Okay.
I knew who he was before he blew up. I was the biggest advocate for him. I was hyping up day in, day out. You know, I was the one part of the, he's the King of New York movement. I was part of the whole
I got
movement.
you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you read the caption, I wrote King of New York.
Okay. Oh, I didn't read. My bad.
Yeah. But yeah, when I met him, I'll just jump right to it. He was really cool, dude. Really, really genuine, nice person. You know, I met him. I was yelling, King of New York. No one can fuck with you. You're the hottest artist in the game right now. He looked at me. He's like, yeah, you're the king of Hawaii. We were in Hawaii.
Yo, that's lit. You should have got that shit on video.
I wasn't ready for it.
Oh, man. That would have been fucking perfect.
What else was you asking with the 6ix9ine question?
I guess just mainly just give us the rundown of like where, how, when, you
know, Hawaii.
How was the experience like meeting him in general?
Hawaii, it was after a concert. The concert was, it was insane.
It was dummy?
It was insane.
Okay.
It was probably,
it was bussin'.
It was probably one of the best shows I've ever been to in my entire life. The energy was out of the world. Y'all can say whatever you want to about him. You know what I mean? I get it. But like concert wise, like, it's worth the price.
Okay.
You know
so he's more of a performer, would you say?
He's a really good performer.
Okay.
And just the energy's out of bounds. His fans he's got a cult fan base.
Yeah, definitely.
This was before he went to jail. This is quite a while ago, if you look at the date.
Okay.
But yeah, obviously this is before any of this stuff came out with the snitching or whatever you want to call that. So that was before all that.
That was kind of just a joke, by the way.
I mean, yeah, I'm used to it at this
If
point.
you tell anybody, it's garke.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the story. It was real cool though. It was a good experience. You know what I mean? And it's definitely a picture that's got a lot of stories out of it.
Fuck yeah, man.
A lot of people ask me about that.
Picture's worth 1,000 words, bro.
That picture is worth like a million words.
And I know. Well, that's even better then, bro. Shit. I mean, if you have nothing else to say about 6ix9ine, we'll move on to the next one.
I mean, I could say more, but that's a touchy
So,
subject.
I guess
I didn't realize how many you had.
The other thing I really want to
It's
know
really
about is like
subject.
what is he as a person? Just talking.
Really genuine, nice person.
Yeah.
Yeah, like really cool.
Okay.
Dude. I want to speak so much on it, but I just know how people feel about him.
No, I understand,
Yeah.
but I mean, this is judgment-free zone. It's all good. I mean, I may not fuck with his music. I know there's a couple songs that like I can get down with.
Oh, there's a couple
listen to,
songs
but like I'm not hating on the guy. He makes music. He makes art. He's clearly doing something right. So I'm not gonna hate on him for it. Like he's doing it.
Yeah, man. I just the whole after. I don't know. Like I thought it was raps from when the whole snitch thing came out. And then he comes out, and then he's the most streamed artist on YouTube of the year. I don't know if y'all know that. He was the most streamed artist on YouTube.
I believe it.
Every single post he had was on trending. Every single time.
He's also, a lot of people, I don't know if y'all know this, but on Spotify, they have a new release section.
Okay.
They completely wiped him from it. They don't post him in there.
Really? I did not know
all
that.
playlisting.
Spotify is using censorship.
Interesting. All playlisting on Apple and Spotify, they wiped him from it. He gets no push at all. It's basically all him. Most artists don't want to work with him because of his rep.
Yeah.
So for the fact that he puts up the crazy numbers he does, and his albums still sell the way they do, and he can still do a sold-out show like he's had, over 15,000 people, and rappers are not getting that many people at shows, honestly, unless it's a festival. Yeah, he's definitely doing good for himself. That's all I'm saying.
100%, bro. 100%.
But yeah, it's just a touchy subject. A lot of people feel some type of way about him. So
yeah. No, 100%, man. I guess I'm kind of working from the best to the least, like the artists that I know, the ones that I want to know the most
you
about.
Can ask me about
to
any
like,
of them.
But the next one I want to say, Kevin Gates. Where, when, how? What was
at
going
the
on?
rave, actually my DJ Sean, I don't know where he's at. He left the room.
Out, yeah.
They slipped out, but he was with me. It was at the rave in Milwaukee. A lot of these things were in Milwaukee just because I don't live that far away.
Yep.
And yeah, kind of a funny story of him. When I met him, every rapper I've ever met, you know, they dap you up, you know, give you a little shake, whatever. Yeah, he gave me a hug.
Oh.
I wasn't ready for it. And it was like
I wouldn't have been either.
And the hug wasn't like the little side hug. It was like a full-on bear hug.
Okay.
And the hug was so long to the point where it was almost like 30, 40 seconds. To the point where I was damn near rubbing his back towards the end. Because it was just like it was... If this wasn't Kevin Gates, I would tell him to get off.
Yeah. No, I understand. That's hilarious.
He's a really cool dude. Then he started saying some words I didn't quite understand because, you know, I don't know what religion it is or what, you know, he has some certain thing he does. He speaks. I couldn't understand a word he was saying.
Was it like a different language or? Like
yeah, something like that. Okay. And then he bowed down to me.
Interesting.
Okay, I mean, so you're saying you think he did like some sort of prayer?
Yeah,
Okay,
they bowed
okay.
down to me.
Okay,
It was crazy.
I mean, maybe it's just like a sign of respect or some shit too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
I mean, I would feel honored.
Yeah, it was real cool. Kevin Gates is a goat.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Sean back in the room. How was your experience with Kevin Gates?
It was actually pretty good. It was kind of weird because I didn't ever, like, growing up, he's always been like one of my favorite artists, and I didn't really expect to meet him. And then Phil invited me on the trip, and it was probably one of the greatest moments of my life. I'd probably
Hell
say,
yeah.
Because he's my favorite artist, and I literally listened to him probably like hours on end every week.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was just telling them about the hug. I wasn't ready for the hug.
Oh yeah.
Did you get one too?
Yeah, the
You did.
5 minute bear hug.
He said 40 seconds. He's saying 5 minutes.
It felt like 5 minutes.
Did you get a hug too?
Yeah.
Oh no way.
It
It
was
was
a
a
lot.
little weird because you get like when you hug someone and then you like rub their.
I said the same thing.
Yo, I love this.
I don't need it. I just wanted a hug. But
Yeah.
I don't need you to caress me like that.
I just went to dap him
Yes,
up. And
bro.
I was like, oh.
That's awesome.
Oh, we doing this?
That's so fucking
I mean,
funny.
like I said, if it wasn't Kevin Gates, you feel me, I would have told him to get off me.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's kind of one of those things you kind of just like, all right, it's cool, I guess.
You
I'm
just
with
gotta experience.
Yeah. Yo, that's super cool that like you're putting your friends on and shit like that. Like you're bringing him with you. I know he's part of the team. He's your DJ and everything. But like that's cool. You brought him on a trip. You brought him to see his favorite fucking artist. Like that's just first of all being a good friend. Secondly, being a good artist or manager. My bad.
You got to, man. You gotta let other people experience it. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Can't be selfish.
Can't be selfish. No,
Too many selfish people out here.
So the next one that I want to touch on from the deep dive is definitely gonna be Lil Yachty. Now
Lil Boat.
it was a Lil Boat. Hell
Lil
yeah.
Lil Boat.
We all love Lil Yachty. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think I've ever heard anybody say anything negative
He's a
about Lil
genius.
Yachty. He really is. He's really good. He's amazing. He's an artist. And I guess same question as all of them. You know, where, when, how, and how was Lil Yachty?
Lil Yachty was a lot quieter than you expect.
Okay.
Nice dude, you know what I'm saying? But just
Kind of keeps to himself.
yeah, I kind of was expecting like, you know, a little more amped up. But yeah, at Milwaukee, you feel me? There's a common trend of a lot of Milwaukee here, but it was in Milwaukee.
It's like the one hub in Wisconsin here. That
Yeah,
most
Milwaukee.
artists-
Exactly.
Yeah.
I go to a lot of them are in Chicago, but a lot of the artists are named after Milwaukee. But yeah, same thing. Show. I met Lil Perry too, which if anyone knows Lil Yachty, you know Lil Perry. That was one of the artists he came up with. Yeah, it was a real cool experience. Not too many stories really to tell off of it. He gave me a hat like of a sailboat on it, which was real cool.
Okay.
I just don't wear hats. I kept the hat, obviously. I just
Right.
don't wear
Yeah.
hats really. It's just not my thing. But yeah, real cool dude. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, not like I don't have like a story like the Kevin Gates or the 6ix9ine,
Yeah.
but like you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just a nice.
I mean, just
genuine.
like that. Yeah, I just it
He's
was one
a
of
genius though. That's all I have to say.
big facts. It was just one of the artists that I found on the deep dive that I was like, you know, I want to get a little more of a backstory if there was one, or just like you know ask you how your experience was with them.
Hell yeah.
And I mean that's, I guess.
I'm interested about that one. Though.
Oh, we're getting there. That's
Okay,
the next.
all
That's
right.
actually
Yeah,
the next.
well.
That's the next on the list right there. We're gonna talk about Gucci Mane. So I saw that one too, and at first I'm
hey,
not gonna
shout
lie.
out Gucci Mane, man.
At first I saw
It's
the post,
Gucci.
and I almost didn't even know who it was at first. I had to tap to see who the tag was.
crazy.
No,
You're
dead ass.
crazy.
Like I hate to say it, but I didn't.
Take the mic.
At least he's honest.
Take the mic from him.
This interview's done right now. But how was your experience with Gucci Mane?
Oh man, I was one of them. I'm gonna start crying. So
okay.
Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, and Gucci Mane, my 3 favorite rappers. Obviously you can't see me right now, but I have an ice cream cone tatted on my arm.
Oh, yeah.
that says Burr on it. That's the same ice cream cone he's got on his face.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm
weren't
saying?
gonna be that bold.
Yeah, I feel
But
like
you're a manager, right? You're gonna make it.
That's true.
You know what I'm I feel like I don't know. I feel like just me if I had a big ice cream cone on my face, I feel like business deals wouldn't go as well for
That's
me.
true.
Yeah, it's facts.
Might be stealing his thing.
Yeah, that too, bro. But yeah, Gucci Mane. That was one of the not the first rapper I met, but it was one of the first rappers I met. I think it's the first rapper picture I posted too on my Instagram. I think it's the very first one. And yeah, it was just a real cool experience. I brought a couple of my friends. They're not BSC related, but I brought them with me, and yeah, it was just real cool. It was one of those things where like I was a little almost like oh I'm meeting Gucci. Like I normally don't get geeked up. The same way when I met Future. That was on my Instagram. I met Future and I met Young Thug all the same ways. I was kind of like, like, you know what I mean?
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but Gucci was like, oh God, I'm eating Gucci.
Oh man.
Like, you know, we're talking about East Atlanta Santa. You know
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I understand. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a real cool experience for sure. I was definitely. It was one of them you just smile the whole time.
Oh, I totally.
You don't say a
understand
lot of words, you smile.
because you don't know
Just
what the
take
fuck
it in,
to say. Yeah.
Yeah, like the other rappers, I can be like, oh, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. Him is just like, man, I'm a Gucci man. Like, yeah, I'm a Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
So kind of help to kind of help us a little bit with the time limit that we have going here, since we are
no time limits.
we're
We're here all day.
going pretty fast. Or we're going pretty long so far. I just want to, I guess I'll put these into a group, since these were the ones that I guess I was least worried about in terms, but not in a negative way. It's just like
priorities.
not the ones I mainly follow or like know that BVNC or Prizm follow.
For anybody listening.
But Lil Mosey, Fat Nick, and Rich Homie Quan. How were those experiences? Any stories with those?
Yeah, I got Rich Homie Quan. I got stories about it for sure. Lil Mosey, he was just cool to meet. I know that's another one's a little sensitive topic right now.
Okay.
Same thing.
Oh,
kinda.
yep.
Yeah. So, you know, we just hope whatever's going on gets straight away. You know, just hopefully, you know, I don't know what to say. That one's I'm just gonna jump off that one right
Yep,
away.
no worries, no
We
worries.
ain't gonna speak on too much, but
100%.
you know, I like Moses' music. We'll keep it to that.
Okay.
Fat Nick's just funny. Yeah, he's just funny.
Good. I mean, with the name Fat Nick, you got.
He had pizza. You know what I'm saying? I was eating pizza with him. You know what I'm
Really?
saying?
You're just chilling eating pizza?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? I had this picture too, because I like to get stuff signed by people when I meet them most of the time. Sometimes I don't. It depends, because if I'm in a business sense, you know, I don't want to look like a fan.
Right.
Yeah,
Trying to
I know,
get
I
the
understand
respect.
that.
But at the same time, you know, like, I'm a fan, so.
You gotta balance
It's hard
it.
to let that. It's hard to like
Yeah.
hold that back sometimes.
But I had a picture signed by him of him playing tennis shirtless.
Interesting.
Nice.
autograph.
Okay.
I needed it. I didn't
All right. Hey. You know what? All right.
I needed it. He says.
I needed
Yeah, that's
that.
lit. That's funny as hell.
I don't know if y'all know who Bexy is too. I have a picture of him because Bexy was at the show too, and Bexy's like goated in like overseas. Like, you know what I mean? Like people overseas will like that's like Drake.
Okay.
You know what
Oh
I'm
damn.
saying?
Okay.
Like, okay, maybe not Drake, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
Big name.
yeah, you know what I mean. Maybe I went a little too far there, but big name. But you know Drake. But you know what I'm saying. And I met them together, so that was real cool.
Yeah.
And then Rich Homie Quan. Okay, so Rich Homie Quan was the first rapper I ever met.
Okay.
Ever.
Really?
Ever.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah, I met. It was in Iowa. It was in
Were you shitting your pants?
no.
Okay. Okay. Just
I
wondering.
mean, I was, bro. The thing is, most rappers want to meet him. You know, they either as high as hell. He was always drunk.
Oh, okay. I
he's
got
kinda,
you.
he's a little bit sloppy drunk. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he was a little on me, a little too much for me, but he was real cool. And he used to call me Rich Homie Phillip.
Rich
Oh,
homie.
Not Rich
Oh,
Homie
that's
Gut,
dope.
Rich Homie Phillip. I said
that's what's
Gut, but he was like, oh, what's your name though? What's your name? And then Phillip. But I met him a couple times, and he was always really cool. I think Rich Homie Quan is one of the most underrated artists in the game, because I think if you listen to his music, it's a lot better than most people on right now. And he kind of fell off a little bit, but he goes crazy. Rich Homie Quan's in my top 10 too.
Yeah, I kind of forget what was the song that I think he featured on it, if I'm not mistaken, that like blew up and kind of like put him more on the map.
I mean, there was a couple of different songs. I mean, you could say Lifestyle. You could
No, it was like a mainstream.
Lifestyle.
Oh, lifestyle. That's
Yeah.
exactly what. Yes.
But
that was the
he was
song,
kind of
yes.
already on before that. I think to some people, I think that blew up the mainstream.
I-
Yeah,
that
that's how I
song was
first heard
so
him.
good.
But like me,
honestly.
I already knew who he was for that, because
Yep.
I like underground rappers.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rich Homie Quan used to just go nuts. Him and Thug too. They used to make it real crazy. I mean, I know they don't get along like that anymore, but I remember Gucci Mane like 2 years ago offered him $1 million to do an album together. Quan said I'd do it, but Thug didn't want to.
Damn.
I wanted that so bad.
That
too.
would have been fucking badass, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. Thug and Quan together. Because I'm not gonna lie, I actually like. For a while, I liked probably Thug a little more now. But there was a while I liked Quan more than Thug. I like
Okay.
both of them. Like Rich Homie Quan goes nuts. I don't care what no one says. Straight up, like
No, I can
he's a
fucking jam to
lot
Lifestyle all
better-
day.
His new stuff, even to this day, is a lot better than most rappers on. He's really underrated.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to check it out, because I haven't really been keeping up with him, but I know I like some of his old shit, so.
It's still just as good, if not better.
Facts.
It's really good.
I guess to wrap up the Instagram deep dive itself, I want to just ask somewhat of a general question. It's not just about the artists that I listed off, but just about any artist that you've ever met in your experience of being a manager and or just being in the music industry. Which artist was the best to meet? You know, the most genuine. You know, who did you chop it the best up with? Who did you have the best conversation with? And who could you see yourself, or who do you almost want to project and be that person? Like who, as almost not as an inspiration per se, but be in their shoes.
Or who do you respect enough to bring in?
Sure.
That's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So let's break it down a little slower.
Yeah.
So that was like 6 questions in that question.
So the first one, which artist was the best in your opinion to meet? Not just the ones I listed off. Once again, any artist you ever.
So like to have like a genuine conversation with.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess who would you want to meet again out of all of them?
Yeah, that's. I guess
Oh,
that's a good
meet
way to put
again and Gucci Mane, even though it's not the most
Oh,
genuine conversation
okay.
because it's Gucci.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Okay,
fair
so then most genuine conversation.
I'm gonna say Gucci every time. It don't matter. Like I'll meet him every day.
Hell yeah, dude.
But most genuine conversation probably Rich Homie Quan or Ugly God.
Okay.
Ugly God was really really cool to talk to. Like he like started tearing up. It was weird.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
But not like a bad weird. Just like oh I didn't expect this.
Yeah.
Because I just talked to him. I'm like bro, I really think like I was like it's just like I just told him I drove a little bit for it was like a 5-hour drive and it was just like I was just telling him I was just like a real big fan of his and I really liked the way he was going. I was like bro, I really think you could be like a main because he was underground and he still is underground kind of. I'm like bro, I really think you can be a mainstream artist. I really think what you got here is like this is it. And it was just like a long deep down conversation to the point where like we exchanged numbers.
Yeah.
We still talk here and there. Not really now because he has a kid now and he's kind of you know what I mean. They change their numbers a lot. But, like, the closest ever was of a rapper, like, the absolute closest was FBG Duck, who unfortunately passed away,
Okay.
But that was to the point where, like, phone number, I have his mom's number.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? We would talk every day. That wasn't even
Yeah.
a rapper to me. It was a friend to me. I mean, I have him tatted on my skin.
No worries.
You're not going to get a man tatted on your skin unless it's real serious, you know what I mean? But, no, he was basically the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Because I told him
fuck yeah.
basically, I wanted to be a rapper, this and that. But, I kind of broke it down to him like, yeah, I'm trying to be like you, but, like, this ain't going to be working how I am. And, I just kind of talked to him and all his people, and he was basically the reason why. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I'd be a manager right now, basically.
Awesome.
And, obviously, it kind of hard talking to him sometimes because, it's like talking about not even a dead rapper, dead friend. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that was, like, the most genuine, my favorite person was FBG Duck for sure.
Fuck yeah.
I just don't talk about it too much.
And I understand why. It's not a big deal. Like I'm not gonna push you to talk about it. It's all good.
Right.
I
Like I'd be
appreciate you bringing
bumping
it
his
up.
music every day. I put people on
Yeah.
his music, but like
Yeah.
just not the personal stuff as much,
Yeah. No worries, man. No worries. I guess to wrap up my portion of what I have for the interview, I got somewhat of a last question for you. Where do you plan to go? What are your future
Billboard.
endeavors? Not just BSC, not just the artists you manage, but you, Lil Gutt. What's Philip gonna do in the future?
I either want to get BSC to be a label big enough to compete or work with the biggest labels there are right now. And I would like to, get my artists up to that level. I would also like to kind of sign artists. Now, all the artists I've signed are obviously underground people.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind, like, dropping a big bag if possible. Sign someone who's on.
Yeah.
Even like when they just got a deal, like someone like a Riff Raff or a Rich the Kid, or
Okay.
I'm just naming off random people, but like I feel like that'd be cool. Just
Hell yeah.
to be like saying, yeah, I manage this person. You know what I mean? Just because like I don't know, it's just something that'd be always cool to me.
You just want to keep climbing up that managing ladder.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Obviously, I want to bring my artists up to that ladder.
Of course.
And
yeah.
if I can just do that, I'm content. But I always thought it'd be kind of cool to manage someone that was like someone almost like, oh, hey, like I'm managing someone. I used to bump their music in my car. Mm-hmm. I think that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be a cool thing
That
to
would
say.
be pretty badass.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, goals, everything. It's like, when I meet people who I listen to, you know what I mean? Like, when I meet these rappers I listen to, you know what I mean? That's real cool to me. Or especially when, you actually get genuine connection to them. Because it's like, okay, like I'm doing something, obviously.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, my biggest inspiration growing up my whole life was Lil Wayne. And it was always a weird situation with Birdman. I know some things kind of went left and some things kind of went right. But Birdman was kind of my inspiration because I always wanted to be like him. And sometimes when I say it, people look at me a little goofy because, like I said, he's kind of had some weird track history of like, oh, he didn't pay this artist, or, oh, this situation came up. But I'm not going to lie. I think if it wasn't for Birdman, I don't think he would I don't think we would have hip hop right now. And I mean, you're like, what do you mean? If you think about it, Lil Wayne basically put on every rapper in the game. I'm sorry, but you think about it, you name a rapper on
he did. I guess I see where you're coming from because Lil Wayne did kind of like really, really solidify rap as a genre.
Yeah.
In when it was just starting. Eminem had a part in it too. But you know, Lil Wayne for sure. I agree.
don't know. I heard it somewhere else that it was Soulja Boy who did it first.
He's bringing
you
the
want to
memes
hear
out.
what's funny? Soulja Boy, if you listen to interviews, they'll say, what was your biggest inspiration? Lil Wayne. And you know who brought Soulja Boy on his first tour? Lil Wayne. So
yeah, Lil Wayne's a goat. He's definitely gonna go down.
And you know who put on Lil Wayne? Birdman. So I think hip hop is owed to Birdman. And I think, he does some shit.
Shout out to Birdman.
Yeah, shout out to Birdman. That's what I want to be like. He does a couple things shady here and there. I'm like, all right, come on, man. But like overall, if it wasn't for Birdman, we wouldn't have what we have right now. So he's always gonna be a goat to me, and a lot of people look at me goofy for it, but Birdman's a goat.
So before we do this closing segment here, a birdie told us today, the birdie being you, that there's a couple big announcements you wanna let loose.
Okay.
Give it to us.
All right, I got a couple, and I'll leave the bombshell for the end, but I'm not speaking on it too much.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, no. Give us what you got.
Teaser.
This is a teaser. This is the bombshell of the century.
Yep.
No one knows.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first few before we get in, I'm only naming off one big feature we have for the summer. We have a Billionaire Black feature for the summer. If anyone knows what Billionaire Black is, he's one of the first drill rappers out of Chicago that started the movement. That song is finished, cleared, and everything.
How much did it cost?
We ain't speaking on that.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a little penny. I got that. And the cool thing is that's another thing I'm booking for a show too.
Fuck yes.
Also,
dude.
so we got that coming. That's another thing. Lots of more videos, lots of bigger features, lots of big moves. Got some more shows coming up. I'll drop this too. We got a Riff Raff show coming up in Green Bay soon too. But neither of these are the big bombshell. This bombshell is so out of the cut that no one's ready for it. So we damn near ending the interview right after I'm saying this.
All right.
So
yeah.
Dude, okay, so if you want us to end the interview right after you say this, guys, thank you all so much for listening.
We can say a little bit, you feel me?
We'll do the closing. I was going to say,
we'll do the closing.
Where should they follow
let you
for
yeah,
more on
we'll let you
bombshell?
go
We
ahead
can
and
do
finish.
like a little closing still, but like,
all right.
I'm saying like this.
We'll let you end it.
Close here,
we'll let you end it for sure. So thank you all so much for joining the CW Hip Hop today podcast today. We really do appreciate it. You know, we had a great interview with Lil Gutt, and if you guys ever miss any of these podcasts or live shows, you can find the live show on SoundCloud if you look up CW Hip Hop, or the podcast on Spotify if you look up CW Hip Hop CW Hip Hop Podcast on Spotify. Follow us on Instagram to get all the updates in terms of new artists, live shows, and anything else happening with CW Hip Hop. It's just at CW Hip Hop on Instagram. Lil Gutt, where can we find you everywhere?
At Lil Gutt on Instagram, at Big Shark Entertainment Instagram. I mean, I don't really be on Facebook like that. If you can find my real name out, you can send me a request. I might accept it. I might. Snapchat is in my bio, or Gut72. You know, if I don't see your story respond right away in Snapchat, I do apologize. I try to get back as fast as I can.
Right.
Yep.
I will get back to you, though. I promise. Just might take a little bit.
Yeah, no worries.
But y'all ready for this?
Prizm, where can we find you on
real
Instagram?
Quick, we'll just finish these, and then
You can find me at Prizm Rap on Instagram, PRIZMRAP. What about you, Bank?
BVNC 9 to 5 on Instagram. Garke, where you at?
I'm at Garke Gains on Instagram, GARKEGAINZ. Now give us the bombshell like Hiroshima.
Hey, wait up. Before this bombshell, make sure you follow everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone, yeah.
You know what I mean? I know that's a couple follows, but y'all can do it. Then also I'm running for mayor of Green Bay.
Really?
Wait, you're being dead ass.
I'm so serious.
Yo, you're being dead ass.
Okay. So serious.
All right.
Wait, what?
I'm
That was so out of left field.
I've seen the people who've been running. I've seen this town. I've seen where it's going. I can't do no worse. And I think honestly I'm the right man for this job. So
Yo, Lil Gutt, what is it, 2022?
yeah, man. 2023 actually, because I got way more here. But yeah, I'm starting my campaign. I am running for mayor. I'm so no joke. There's no cap. There's no cap.
Shit, I love that.
There's no cap in my rap right now. I am so serious on this. I'm running for mayor.
Yo.
I'm gonna change a lot of things. I'm gonna make the city way better, and y'all be ready. I'm gonna be the first mayor to not show up in a suit. I'm gonna show up in my own clothes, and I'm gonna be real with everyone, and I'm gonna actually listen to the people, because you know damn well they ain't listen to us.
Yo,
Right.
fucking Gutt for mayor 2023. Let's go.
I love that. All
I'm
right.
listening to the young people and the old people, because we need balance.
Yes.
And you know I think I can do what I need to do to make the city in the best position, and I want to start it today.
Perfect. Well,
You heard it here first. I mean, that's kind of nuts, but
I haven't told no one. This is the first place.
Thank you for listening.
Honestly, thank you for
Thank
joining
you
into
guys
this
for tuning in.
podcast.
Hey, shout out to
been a
everyone
great interview.
listening to this. You know what I'm saying? You know, give a like on the video, share it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, appreciate all y'all, all love from
We
here.
appreciate you coming out today.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you all for listening. We're gonna get ready for the live show here, and then hopefully we'll be able to get this right afterwards so people can listen.
Yep.
I'll,
Sounds good.
I'm
Thank
trying
you all
to come out every week.
every week.
Ooh, we
All
might have
right.
to set that up. Shit.
Come on now.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a great rest of your night. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.